All right, guys, it's another week of future state releases. This time I got them all. So last week I missed Superwoman. I actually looked up what that book was. Doesn't look like we missed anything. That book was a miss. Then the week before that I missed Swamp Thing. I actually hear that book was good. I will pick up the second printing for that one when it comes up. Here's the thing. These books are selling out in some cases. People are really interested in what future state is. And I think that that's a good thing at the end of the day. I really, as much as I criticize the comic book industry, I don't want it to go away. I would like it to survive in some fashion. So, I'm really interested in what the future of DC is. So I'm taking a look at all these books. It's only 2 months, and I figured it would be a fun change of pace from the norm. So here's all the books that came out this week, and I'll go over the price tags with you too before I review them. This one is $8. Okay, this one I'm going to really talk about. That's War of the Worlds Superman. Nightwing, which is $4. Catwoman, which is $5. The next Batman, which is $9. This is issue 2. The Immortal Wonder Woman, which is $6. And then Shazam, which is $5. So imagine if you wanted to really keep up on what's going on with all of future state. And I got to tell you, there's little things in here where you kind of need to read them all. I'm kind of discovering that. I'm now in my 3rd week. You don't really need to, but you definitely need to in at least that group's family of books. So Nightwing, Robin Eternal, Catwoman, Batman, or Dark Detective, Next Batman, Robin Eternal. These books all kind of tell the same story at different time periods. Then, of course, you have Superman. I don't feel like I'm missing much from not reading Superwoman. It's a shame that I couldn't pick that up. It's hard to get all these books because, well, understandably so, a lot of comic book shops aren't ordering very many. And there's actually a little bit of demand for them. So let me go through these and tell you what's going on here. Shazam. All right, this book, actually not bad. It's an interesting setup. It's about basically Shazam makes a deal with the devil and splits himself off from Billy and kind of becomes corrupted. Billy, the younger version of him, stays in hell to block some gate. I feel like whatever that is, I forget. I don't know what that's supposed to be blocking, but he has to stay there and guard it. You see how he's all chained up to it? And then Shazam goes off to be a hero, and he's killing people and stuff. It's an interesting idea, and there's probably only one more issue. I want to see what happens with it, so I'll probably pick it up. But for $5, I mean, that's a lot of money. Upping the price on these is kind of, and this one doesn't have any side stories. Spoiler alert, most of the side stories in these books suck. So let me go over the next one. This is Wonder Woman. This actually takes place at the end of time or something. I'm not sure. So like I said, there's multiple time points for these books. This one is the Immortal Wonder Woman. Everyone was why does she have Batman's bat utility belt? She actually breaks into the Batcave, which is abandoned because this is way in the future, and takes it to help her fight this dude, who they don't really explain a lot on what he is. You see him right there. It's this big monster. He's going around eating planets. Darkseid decides to go to Earth after his planet is destroyed. I think it's the anti-life equation. Old man Superman shows up. Oh, Wonder Woman's immortal, by the way. Was she always immortal? Here's old man Superman fighting with her and Darkseid, and that thing's on its way. That's pretty much the story. It's not bad. It's actually one of the better stories so far. Didn't mind it. I want to know what's happening here. Why is the anti-life equation going all over the place? Old man Clark, whatever. But the problem here is, okay, you get a normal comic, and then all of this with yet another new Wonder Woman. So on top of the Brazilian Wonder Woman, we now have Nubia, who's a Wonder Woman. And it's how many are there? And the story's not very good. Nowhere near as good as the new Wonder Woman book. For $8 or $6 for this, okay? Not as bad. It's a lot thicker. And actually, the main story isn't bad, but it's a lot of money. The best book here was actually this book. So the new Batman issue 2. This one was actually pretty good. The last one 2 weeks ago was really slow. And they really didn't expose you too much to who he is. This time, like the whole issue is him in the bat suit solving a mystery and trying to get away from the magistrate's dudes. Why he's like working on this mystery. Like he doesn't really have a lot of money. He's riding around on a dirt bike and like using burner phones to talk to people. There's a reason for that, and that's because they have Barbara Gordon like hooked up to a machine and stuff, which isn't a side story in this book. It's pretty good. Like he's solving this mystery. He's trying to find these people right here. And like he was trying to find, so the guy that they killed, he tracks them down, finds out why they killed him. And the reason that they killed him is because their daughter like was killed by him. He was a predator. And Batman's debating, do I like take this? Do I let them go or do I put them in jail? Because that's a disgusting crime. It's actually an interesting story. And then the side story is spoiler and oh man, I forget her name. Cassie or whatever. She's that chick with the sword, right? I think. And then in Birds of Prey, they made her like a fat chick. But they're trying to escape from this prison and they want to see if Batman's down there and alive because they think he's alive. But the cool story was at the end where you see Barbara Gordon hooked up in this machine. They're like using her as the Oracle. I thought that was pretty badass. So this one's good. The third story sucks. This Gotham City Sirens, the art's lazy. The story sucks. It held my interest. It didn't hold my interest at all. $9 is a lot of damn money, as a lot of people point out. Like you get a whole manga book for that price. Then you have Catwoman, which wasn't good. She's trying to rescue Bruce Wayne, and she's on the train. It's like a little caper. It's just not good. Art's not that good. It's not that impressive. Story's not that impressive. It's a big pass. Nightwing's pretty good. This is Dick Grayson dealing with the fallout of Bruce Wayne, and he ends up meeting the new Batman who says he wants to work with him, and he's just fighting the magistrate. It actually was a solid book, and it's only $4. It's one of the cheaper of the Future State books, but you could probably honestly skip it unless you want to know how him and the new Batman interact. And yeah, that's about it. And then there's this book, the one that I've been looking forward to the most, which looks like it's Planet Hulk meets Superman. So $8 I paid for it. Thought I was going to get an action-packed book of Superman fighting a bunch of monsters like a gladiator. And instead, what I got was 20 pages of people talking about why Superman inspires them at some meeting right here. That's all it was. Like, what does Superman mean to you? And then finally, one effing page of Superman. That's all the action you get right there. That's it. That's all you get. Whoa, I wish I could have seen him fight for $8. That's it. And then it goes into a side story, which isn't interesting. It's about Midnighter, and he's doing some stuff I thought was really boring. I stopped reading it. Oh, and then there's also a Mr. Miracle story. I don't really care about him, so I stopped reading it. Incredible waste of money, which should have been the best book of the bunch. How do you mess that up? Literally a page and a half. They like go to the arena. I'll just show you the 2 pages. This is it. Like, okay, well, where did Superman go for this many pages? Where did he go? Then they show you where he goes. Okay, and look how awesome that looks. That looks like pretty cool. That's pretty cool art. I don't know if the phone's really doing it justice. Like the arena with all these people. And then this guy's like, Superman, here he is, old and powerless. And then he's going to fight, and it ends. You effing kidding me? I was so disappointed, man. Some of these are pretty good. Like Worlds of War, just get the next one. That one sucks. Nightwing's okay. Catwoman sucks. Future State Next Batman was pretty good this week. Really good, actually. Immortal Wonder Woman's okay. The Shazam book is interesting. I want to see where that one goes. And that's it. That's your recommends. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's moving along. I'm going to keep doing this. And I'll see you guys with the next one. we'll see. I think a bunch come out next week. We can take a look real quick, like every week. And then there's like one on March 30th. So next week will be Future State Aquaman, Batman, Superman, Dark Detective, Legion of Superheroes, Suicide Squad, Superman versus Imperious Lex. So I'll pick all those up. Anyways, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Share the video. Leave a comment. See you guys later. Peace.